Hello everyone, welcome to Guru Schools Training for Success. In today's session, we are going to talk about RPA Microsoft Power Automate course content, right? But before going ahead, right, first we'll discuss about our certificate course for Microsoft Power Automate. In addition to that, we will talk about our Guru Schools overview, our vision, right? And then we will go ahead for the detailed course content. Now, in the next slide, right, we are going to talk about our RPA Microsoft Power Automate certificate course, right? So basically, it's a instructor-led free online training, right? One important point I want to add here: it's totally free. No need to pay a single penny for our course, right? And it's a live session, so you will get a instructor, right, who is going to teach on the live. Nothing is recorded, right? Next point is if you want a six-figure salary and get a real-time project experience, right, definitely you can join the Guru Schools, right? So Guru Schools will give you the right direction to start your career into the RPA industry. Then next point, RPA Microsoft Power Automate industry serves, right? So in which industries the RPA Power Automate being used, right? So any industry which is existing to the real world, right? It might be the banking, finance, insurance, then healthcare, hospitality management, manufacturing, retailing, e-commerce, telecom, petroleum, oil and gas, automobile, electrical, electronics, chemical, right? Any industries which is existing to the real world, right? They are using the RPA, right? The next point is we'll talk about the RPA job role. So into the market, there are various job roles are available like RPA developer, RPA test engineer, RPA business analyst, RPA support, RPA project manager. So various job roles are available into the market. So this is about this our certificate course content. Now we'll move to the next slide, which is talking about the company overview, right? So Guru Schools was founded with the aim of sharing, growing, and enriching the education. So here we are more focused on our trainings, your interviews, right, and also placing you into the right industry. The Guru Schools Practice Center had set its roots in providing best in class education with a correct mix of dedication, efforts, direction, approach, and attitude. So we have a set of steps defined here, right, to give you the right direction so that you can start your career into the right direction, right? Here into Guru Schools, right, we want you to give the career literacy, financial literacy, right? So here we are going to work on your well-being, right? And at Guru Schools, we are focused on career guided employment industries, IT training with the real-time projects, experience, consulting and placement services. So here we are not going to just teaching you from the course point of view, right? We'll give the real-time projects, real-time exercise, right? Which will help you to gain your job very easy, right? Along with that, we also provide tour, vendor and client interview preparation, right? Also, once you get placed into the any organization, right, we are providing you the support as well for ongoing project support, right, for the 6 months or the 9 months based on your requirement, so that you can be ready, right, to work into the America and Canada corporate, right? So basically here we are working on your career literacy and financial literacy, right? And this is about the Guru School. So we have the consulting and outsources, IT training, healthcare IT. So if you have any doubts, any questions, feel free to contact us on trainings at directguruschools.com. Do visit our website. Also, we have the calling number, right? 908-367-7037, right? So please do not hesitate to reach out to us if you have any questions or any doubt. So this is about company overview, and then we were going to talk about the six pillars of Gurukul's offering, right? So what are the six pillars of Gurukul's offering, right? So we are having around 6 weeks of formal instructor led free live interactive course on the Zoom. So again, I want to emphasize on this: it's a free. So the course we are going to offer, it's absolutely free of cost, right? Once you are done with your course completion, right, you are going to get a certificate from the Guru School. Obviously it will give a value addition in your resume, right? Once you are done with the course preparation or during the course, right, we are guiding you in terms of resume preparation, right, which is specific to the client domain, technology inclusion, right? So it will get highlighted, right, your CV get highlighted to the clients or vendors. In addition to that, we are conducting the vendor interview preparation coaching, right? Will give you the interview questions and answers which we are getting from our vendors, right? Similar way, we are working for the client interview as well and for our job assistance. And the last but not least, right? We are giving the ongoing project support for up to 6 months, or if you want to extend to 9 months or year, right? We are do right, we can do that as well, right? So this is about the top 6 pillars of the Guru School software, right? And now we will go our training contents, right? So these are the high level training contents like introduction to Power Automate, desktop and cloud, then desktop automation, web automation, Excel, PDF, right? Then we'll move to our advanced topics like data scraping, AI builder, how to work with the connectors, API automation, database automation, DLP policies, right? So these are our course content on a high level, right? And now we are going to see all the course content in a detailed way. So the first module he is here, which is overview of the RP and Microsoft Power Automate. So here we'll talk about what are the different types of industry use cases, where the RPA being used, what are the advantages, why industry want to use it, right? Why this technology is emerging. So we'll talk about that. And in the next module, we'll talk about the variables, right? So we have designed our course in a such way that even though if someone is not from the software background, right, the person can understand it easily, because this is a low code no code platform. Here you no need to do any kind of coding basically, right? So we have to use a drag and drop functionality and we have to automate, right? So variables, the next module is, so what are the different types of variables are there, how to create the variable, how to manipulate the variables, right? So we'll talk about the variables. And now the next module is selector. So selector is also one of the important module actually within this RPA, right? So here we'll talk about what are the selectors, what are the importance of selectors, how to make the selectors dynamic, how to edit the selectors, right? So selectors plays a very vital role into the RPA implementation. Then slowly we'll start with the desktop automation, like how to automate the desktop application, what should be the strategy to automate the desktop application, right? So we are having some use case as well related to the desktop automation. Then we'll go for the web automation, right? So here we'll talk about various scenarios where we can implement the web automation, right? How to handle the web applications in terms of selectors, in terms of approach, right? And then we'll move to the email automation. So in email automation, here we'll talk about what is the email automation, where we have to use it, right? How to use the Microsoft Outlook for the email automation, how to send the email, how to read the email, right? How to download attachment from the email, how to use the email automation for the reporting, right? So we have these points have added into the module 6. And then we'll move to the module 7, which is related to the Excel automation, right? So Excel automation will talk about how to read the data from the Excel, write the data, correct? Also we have a lot of other stuffs as well, like how to insert, delete rows, how to add the columns, remove, how to use the filters, right? And also if you have the huge data into the Excel, right, so how can we use the Excel as a database? So that is also covered during the Excel automation. And then we'll move to the database automation. So database automation is also one of the key factors during the automation, right? So here we'll talk about what is the database, how to connect to the database, right? How to do the query from the database, right? Also we can do the query for the select, insert, update, delete, right? So we'll take all types of crude operations as well during our automation. Once we are done with the database, right, we'll move to the API automation, right? So here we'll go with the API automation, right? Here we'll work with the conversion of the JSON to the custom object, how to fetch the data from the JSON array, right? So we'll talk about that. Then we'll move to the module number 10, which is related to the data scraping, right? So we'll talk about the data scraping concepts, how to extract the content and data from the website. Then we'll go for the exercise which are related to the data scraping, and then we'll move to the next topics called as a exception or the error handling. So here we'll talk about what are the exceptions, how to handle the exceptions, how to debug it so that we can identify the exceptions, right? Error reporting. Then we'll go ahead and we'll move to the AI builder. So AI builder is one of the key component of our automation, right? So here we'll learn how to use a different AI builder to enhance your process, create your first module, how to train the AI builder model, right? And then we'll take a lot of exercise which are related to the AI builder, right? Once we are done with the AI builder, right, we'll go for the DLP policy. So DLP policy is being used for the data loss prevention, right? So here we'll see how to use those DLP policy, right? What are the uses of it, right? And what are the importance, how to implement it, and then we'll go to the connectors, right? So connectors is also one of the key role player into the Microsoft Power Automate. So we have different types of connectors, right? How to integrate those connectors into the Microsoft Power Automate, right? Then how we can implement it during our flow, right? So we'll talk about the end-to-end things related to the connectors. And now we are on the last slide. So the last slide is basically like contact us, right? So again, I want to emphasize here, like the whatever the training we are going to provide, it's totally free. Certification also free, interview support, project support, everything is free, right? So if you have any doubts, any questions, please do not hesitate to contact Guru Schools. Here we have the contact number 908-367-7037. And if you want to send an email for any queries, you can contact us on email ID training@guruschools.com, and also do visit our website as well, www.guruschools.com. So thank you everyone for watching this video. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.